Hi, Scorpio. It's Mary with Sayre, Seer. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for your likes, your shares, your subscriptions, your donations, and those who have booked readings with me. It's meant a lot to me. It's been a lot of fun. This is the second take, so I didn't want to put these cards back. This is you versus them, February 2020. Love reading. This is you here, Scorpio. Current energy is strength. Okay, so it looks like being able to tame fear or being able to tame passion, being able to come from a place of balance because you've you've been able to lift your courage but tame your passion or anger. It's coming from a nice balanced place. And this is fire energy, by the way, strength. It's a Leo card. Okay, and then now we have Queen of Fire for the other party. This could be any relationship, any job, but we're going to read it as love because that was the intent, okay? So we have Queen of Fire here. This is a confident woman. This is a woman that attracts things to her like a magnet, okay? That's because she's creative and she knows who she is and she's not afraid to go after it. This is the counterpart. In the past, you decided to release your burdens, release the betrayals, the backstabbing, the pain. Whether it's real, I don't know why I'm saying this, whether you realize some of it was real and some of it was your thinking, the way you were looking at the situation. No judgment. It's just what is coming through. I think there was a change in perspective there that helped in getting past some of that. Okay, so for the counterpart, we have the Ace of Water here, and this is a new start in love. It's accepting the love from the divine. So, and at that point, when we can do that, we love ourselves better, we take better care of ourselves, we care about our emotional state, because we're receiving more balance with this in our emotions. Also, we're able to give that to ourselves first, and it increases confidence. I mean, you can see it in everything we do, because we're embracing the love of the universe, love of the divine. And also, it's a new opportunity for love. If this is a past relationship coming back together, if it's not, just the fact that we have both of you coming together, even if it's for the first time like this is really, like a good omen in a way. Okay? So, we're going to talk about the combined energies between you. We're going to do 3 cards on the next row down here. This is your combined energy, but yours. Okay. This is the Chariot. It's getting yourself in balance. Again, more balance. Chariot. This is a sign of Cancer. So, water sign. This is fire over here. This could be Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. Doesn't have to be. But there's a lot of fire and water. That person could have it in the chart. They could be embracing these energies. You know how that goes. Chariot is about moving forward. It's about an unstoppable force, okay? That's beautiful. And it's about being led by the divine, too. 7 is that place between the 3D and the 5D. It's the place that information flows. And like a magical place. Okay, so now we're going to look at their energy within the common energy. This is Moon. This is Moon reverse. So this is read in different ways depending on the cards around it as a reader. That's what I do with this card. Because of the positive place that the other person is in, I would say that this is understanding what the memories meant, what the memories that were uncovered meant. So sorry. Uncovering what's hidden and to be able to do it successfully to bring clarity. That's really good. So here's a combination between both of you guys. 1 card. So sorry. Messenger of Water. Reverse. So this is interesting. When this is reversed, then there's no apology, no commitment. So I'm wondering if this is a relationship at all. So sorry. It's not going to resonate with everybody. But maybe something that This is the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. This is an offer that wasn't completed, an offer that was taken back, an offer that was stopped. So sorry. An offer that was stopped because of a lack of commitment, a lack of concentration. It's like when you're taking your dog for a walk and he goes, squirrel, like that. Yeah, that's a common energy. What I want to do is I want to get another card on that one. Because we were doing pretty good there until we hit that bump. The other thing is there may be something holding this queen back if she still needs to do some more work regarding the past trauma. So that's the other way I read that card. Excuse me. With the Knight of Cups reversed, may be that she can't see an offer. She has to be able to see an offer based on what happened in the past. Maybe if this is what happened between you, both of you in the past. Okay? Because of a lack of commitment, a lack of focus. A lack of focus. Interesting. It feels like it was her that had the lack of focus. But it comes back to something that needs to be healed in her childhood, unless she wants to. No, she still has it. Okay. All right. We're talking about the lack of focus. This is not being able to defend, knowing it needs to change, but not knowing how. Okay. King of Pentacles reversed. This is not a good husband, not a good partner, not a good dad, not a good somebody that doesn't do well financially because they're just not upright. They're not in their power. So they're coming from a place of lack. So somebody that honestly may have an ulterior motive, may have had an ulterior motive in many of their actions. Okay, could be an earth sign, could be fire. We have fire and earth here. Could be two different groups of people. So if it was Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and it is draining, it's got to be draining you, Scorpio. Holy moly, really draining, like energy vampirism. Wow. Okay. Here's the star. This person is receiving spiritual guidance. Divine guidance. They're trying to follow their star, but they're struggling. But they know it's there. They know it's there. And they know that they have hope again. They have hope that they can do this. This time, they can do this. They've already received a lot of the rewards, a lot of the gifts. Okay, and that was the information you just needed to know. So right now, we're going to look at the... I keep looking at it because it feels like a certain amount of time has gone by, and it wasn't what I thought it was. That's why. Kind of weird. Kind of spoopy. Okay, so... this is our angels and ancestors. We're going to see what kind of guidance they have for each of you. Protection, guardian, drop your shields. So your angels and ancestors understand that there was a time in your life because of what happened maybe when you were young that you had to put up your own shields and barriers, and it kept others out and served a great purpose for you and kept you safe to a certain degree. But what it did also, it kept people out, the good people out, and it kept them from your heart. So your angels and ancestors are saying that it's that they have your back and that you're more protected, and you can open your heart and kind of drop the shield, because it's not the same time. And there's things that you've learned that you already have protection because of what you've learned. And there's a thing about you really being balanced, and that you don't, I don't know how to say this, that you don't have to be afraid. And they just wanted me to say it just like that you don't have to be afraid anymore. Okay? Sounds like that was somebody specific. And then this is the other party's energies. And Spirit Fox, trust in your talents in changing time. They are being asked to be adaptable. Does that make sense, huh? Adaptability. If this is a Leo, that's a good thing, for them to be adaptable. Or Aries. Sagittarius is a little bit more adaptable. I think they're a mutable sign. But if not, if we're dealing with the Earth sign Taurus, and adaptability is something they could really use. So, trust your talents in changing time. Being able to accept where you're at and change courses. Course correction is an important skill to have for the other party. So it reminds me of the old railroad yards when they would have all these train tracks and they could switch the tracks, right? So this other person, it may have to switch tracks. Maybe looking at which track to switch so they can have success, so they can to stay on track. That's what it is, to stay on track. And that, if that means that they have to switch tracks to stay on tracks, to stay on course, that's what it is. Then that's what they're trying to learn how to do. Wow, that was weird the way it came out. All right, 12 minutes, so we still got quite a bit of time. What? What, baby? Just a second. I think she's telling me about her sister, Kitty. I'll be right back. I'm not sure what that was about, but I didn't find my other cat. And it's just weird. Anyway, sorry about that. Okay, so let's look at the Amante cards and see what kind of advice that we have for you here, Scorpio, for each of you. This person has come a long way, though. Definitely come a long way. I am forgiving. This is for you. Can you forgive? Can you forgive? Can you accept what's happened and forgive? And look at this. Look at this. Both of them have their hand up. Can you forgive and still trust? Can you trust? Move forward in love and trust. They both have their hands up. Isn't that interesting? What, baby? Huh? What you doing? All right. And then, okay, so let's get one for your counterpart here. I advance through my own abilities. Yeah, this is something that this person needs to fix, to find their own path and heal themselves. And they're doing the hard work. They are doing the work. And this is my new girl. This is Gigi, the magical kitty. She's a magical kitty. And she talks to me like a cat. She gurgles. So cute. Anyway, this is about this person is learning how to find their own balance through tapping into their higher self and being adaptable. And here's a double, they're following their spiritual guidance, divine guidance. They do have some dark stuff there, some stuff that ran them, where they weren't in their power and they wanted to give up. But they've come a long way. The current energy is very beautiful. Even the current past with the Ace of Cups is beautiful. They understand so much more now. It's really nice. Let's get one more card for you. This is your combined energies. Oh. And then the doorbell rang. Holy moly. So sorry, Scorpio. Okay, so we're doing Art Through the Eye of the Soul Oracle. This is going to be your last card. See, that's what happens when I do these during the day. I usually do these really late at night when nobody's out, nobody's up, except me and possibly you, if you're a night owl. Okay. Common energy between both parties. And advice. Seek the guide with noble ideas. Seek the guide with noble ideas. So, seek the guide with noble ideas. I better read that one. Oh boy, I gotta find that book. Man. This is not what I expected out of this card. Man, somebody wants to speak something. Okay. Meditate on a historical or mythological figure that has personal significance to you. This may trigger past life memories and help you create your own neo-mythic story. So, the painting is about an experience in southern England on midsummer in 1993. I was standing on Weariall Hill in Gladsbury beyond the Holy Thorn Tree. I could see and feel Arthur's presence all around me. A streak of sunlight suddenly lit up Cadbury Hill, known as Camelot, in the distance, and I knew we should go there immediately. After climbing the hill, I noticed a tight knot of cows blocking an old road to the gatehouse. They were sensing something would not move, and I wished to show my friends the ancient goddess tree beyond them. We squeezed through. I picked up an old Roman paving stone, and then it happened. Hoofbeats all around me. So loud we wanted to jump out of the way. The sound echoed all around as if bouncing off walls of a tunnel with hooves hitting the stone road that is no longer there. It was Arthur. This was an example of other eras bleeding through to this time frame reference. Well. Well, Scorpio, I'm thinking this person is a past life thing. This is a lot of different things and karma and... Oh man, I got it. I think that this is trauma from a past life. Both of your trauma and pain and deception from betrayal from a past life. That is important. See what you're drawn to. That's why you had the shield up for protection. There's a lot of major cards here. So symbols or meditation, dreams. This is going to be a great if you can be open to it, some real healing, because you can actually heal a lot of generations. So I haven't had something come out that way. That I've never ever pulled this card. So locations hold different memories. Think about some of the weird stuff that's happened between you both, and when, where, how it happened. See if you can connect into that thread. You guys are really spiritual, Scorpio. So, and please comment, let me know if this resonated. Because my mind's blown again, Scorpio. Love you so much. Take care. And I'll talk to you in a week or so. Because I always like doing new readings every week.